the masses.
Yeah. Yep. Okay, let's cue the music and start the show. It's time to light the music. No, wait, it's time to start the music.
Time to
It's
make
time
it
to light
right.
the
It's
lights.
time to get things started about the show tonight.
Yeah. Anyways,
That's
hi everybody.
Hi,
Jeff and
everybody.
Dave. Dave's here.
Yay.
And we've been chatting for a little while.
Hi, Brick
So,
Bunnies.
oh, hey Ben. Good evening. He actually posted this 8:40, so he's been here for 20 minutes waiting for us apparently.
Oh, sorry, Ben.
If you're referring to a certain idea set, I'm going to pass. It isn't too bad. There are other better sets coming out. Yeah, well, that's why the Lego Ideas logo was still up here. I basically cheated this week and didn't change the graphic on the thing. I just changed the wording because
I like when Jeff
technically it's still a Lego Ideas set. So, well, it is Lego Ideas set. Anyways, episode 109. My phone just told me we are live, so there you go. Hey, Dave.
Yes, man.
You might have on your screen, if you want, you might have on the screen a share broadcast button. That if you do it, you can choose to share it to your stream as well.
Share to my audience.
Yeah, I don't know if you want to, but it's just
Do I
for
actually
the
have
fun
an
of it,
audience?
right? Sorry?
Oh, I'm not logged in.
Oh, you're not logged in. Okay, don't worry about
I'm
it then.
logged in.
Yeah,
No,
you're
that.
me. Yeah. Anyway,
Yeah.
Chris and I did it a couple of weeks back. It was kind of interesting.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah. So I think you can share to 3 other places or something like that. But
So
anyway,
here's my YouTube channel.
yeah, you can choose to just share it to your YouTube channel or in Facebook or things like that. Things you have connected to StreamYard. So
Well, that's cool. I should actually sign up then.
Yeah. Well, yeah, exactly. I sent you the invite to your actual email address for being a partner in this site.
Okay, we can talk about that offline, but
Yeah,
I don't
exactly.
pay attention to that kind of stuff.
Yeah. Eric Sith is also here. Hello.
Hello, Eric.
We are 4 people, 5 people, depending. Oh, I went back up to 5. Yeah, okay. Watching. So hello everybody. I maybe did clickbait with the picture. We were getting a new space set. Is that clickbait? It is technically correct, just not the space you're looking for. Unless you're looking for that type of space.
These are not the spaces you're looking for.
Exactly. So yeah, have you been watching The Mandalorian?
I haven't even watched Andor yet, and I feel bad about that because I'm not a huge Star Wars fan. But
I think you would appreciate
I
Andor.
loved Obi-Wan. I loved the first Mandalorian. I loved Boba Fett. Love them all. So I will at some point, but I'm too busy watching Star Trek.
You would like Andor. I think it's.
I gotta love it all. Every series they put out so far. I really think they put effort for the fans in these things, and I know enough of the backstories of everybody, so I'm gonna love Andor, and a lot of people didn't like Obi-Wan. I thought Obi-Wan for what it was actually fantastic. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was very well done, and I wasn't going into it expecting like War and Peace or Rogue One, but it's satiated, and I think it redeemed Christensen as Anakin. I didn't have a problem with him in episode 2 and 3 anyway, but I think it shut up a lot of the toxic fans who thought he was bad. I have a tough time with toxic fans. I thought he was good in episode 2 and 3, and I thought he was spectacular in Obi-Wan. I thought it was absolutely fantastic. And
I agree.
That whole Darth Vader, you didn't kill me, I killed.
Yeah.
Nicely done.
It was definitely a good one. It was awesome. All I can say is Mandalorian is definitely a Mandalorian buffet this series. So
I heard Christopher Lloyd makes an appearance, so I'm looking forward to that.
Great Scott! I wish he had said that, but he didn't. But
did I spoil it for people?
No, maybe. But I also then just said, "Great Scott!" I wish he said that. So I
Great Scott. I mean, I adore Christopher Lloyd as an actor. I've adored him since Taxi. I've been watching this guy since the mid '70s, and I absolutely
I forgot he was in Taxi. Wow.
Well, this is how old I am.
No, I remember Taxi. I didn't watch it that much.
No, I watched it. Judd Hirsch. I mean, and Tony Danza, like everybody that Mary Lou Henner, like everybody that I know. Jeff Conaway, who was in a lot of other stuff, but Chris Lloyd, he showed up in Cheers for a couple episodes. He showed up obviously in Star Trek.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
He shows up everywhere, and we can't forget Back to the Future. So I mean,
yeah, exactly.
Sorry for the tangents.
Ben's giving us
show.
Ben's giving us an update. He booked off Bricks in the Six, so you're gonna have to buy tickets for that as well. It's the third con of the year, fourth one in calendar year: Philadelphia, Atlanta, Chicago, and Toronto. Cool. And I think next year it's only going to be Toronto. Yeah, I'm debating Chicago for next year.
We're debating Chicago for next year as well.
Oh, see, I might skip Chicago next year is what I'm debating.
Are you going this year?
I'm going this year.
Yeah, we're skipping this year. We're only doing Bricks in the Six this year.
Well, I'm in Montreal maybe.
Definitely Montreal, if that happens, and we're doing Anime North in a couple of months. So
yeah, I saw that, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to get to that one.
I will absolutely enjoy that.
But you're going to be there, so maybe I should.
I adored the first one, and it was fantastic. So
yeah, Axel. Yeah, Axel says hi to us both. So yeah, I mean, it's I the reason why I'm thinking of missing it is I would like to try and get out to Bricks Slopes in Utah.
Wow, that's a bit of a hike.
Yeah, that would be a flight. I wouldn't be going with anything really. But I've heard it's a pretty good, decent event. Cody's, I met him at Brick World last year. Sure, I'll keep on talking anyhow. I met him at Brick World last year, and I met him again at Brick Fair. Atlanta BrickCon. And we chatted for a bit, and he's a pretty cool guy. He runs the show there, and yeah, hanging out with Cody. I don't know if I'll hang out with him. I'll say hi to him. It's not like I'll be buddy with him.
Well, I am living vicariously through you because you're doing all these shows, and all over the North America, and I think it's absolutely fantastically awesome.
Well, I mean, the show in like the Atlanta BrickCon, I find is just a good way to get away from the winter for a few hours or days. And it's a 2-day drive to get there, but it's worth it, I think. Especially if like Matt put me up last year at his place, earlier this year, so it was
but
a lot cheaper.
A whole weekend with Dana, who can handle that? I mean, who wants to hang out with Dana for an entire weekend?
No, Dana pretty much left after the show was over.
I adore Dana.
Nights, but
I've never met him in real life, but he's one of my favorite people.
Yeah. Cody was on Cali Brick Click. I very much enjoyed the episode, maybe because I was also in Atlanta. Yeah, I've been enjoying the Cali Brick Click episodes, and that one with Cody was pretty good, for sure. And that also made me want to go as well, just seeing that. Dana was awesome to hang out with, Ben says. And Alex is like, a new space set. Shut up and take my money. So,
yeah.
What have you been doing, Dave?
Living the dream one day at a time.
Living the dream? That's what you've been doing? No Lego stuff? Videos?
Building this right now.
Oh, I see. That's why I wanted to come see you too, because I have those parts. I have those bigger dishes.
Is that where now?
Huh?
Oh yeah. I'm gonna say, because I saw this on the marketplaces, that I bought it.
Oh, okay. So you don't need them, or I'll still bring them.
I can go too if you bring me.
I'll bring them.
Because you know how much I like multiple sets of. And I never had it's the one classic space set I never owned in the echelons of classic space sets.
I have lots of the parts. I never bought the set. It was all yard sale stuff from my dad. So
I'm having fun right now. So I'm building the small one first, the Warpwing Fighter. Woohoo!
Oh yeah, it's funny that's a small one, because with those panels, it's huge, right? Like, oh yeah, those are still the small panels, but it looks a lot bigger. Yeah.
The UFO had the big ones and the small ones, and the capital ship had the big ones and some small ones.
And the Millennium Falcon, the first Millennium Falcon, had the big ones too.
Yeah, I remember that with the unprinted ones. I have that Falcon. I actually, again, me not being a Star Wars fan, I've made so many Star Wars sets. I have.
Well, when they first came out, we were all for it, right?
Pardon?
When Star Wars first came out, we were all for those sets. When the Star Wars sets came out.
Wanted to get right into it. Not me. Okay. But I think when they had the TIE Fighter / X-Wing Fighter, the first double box, whatever.
Yeah.
I got that one because I think we all got it because it was on discount at wherever.
Yeah, and then the Boba Fett copy. the slave ones as well.
I didn't get a slave one.
Oh, okay, because the slave ones came out on a discounted set too.
And again, if I haven't been on here in a while, I got like I believe it's close to an entire ISD at Value Village the other week.
Oh yeah. Sorry, I just got a new. I just got a new element on Bricks and Pieces.
There we go. So here's the Lego bag that I came in. So
where's that? Where's
the big gray tires?
Oh, is that when you went to the
Value Village?
Value Village. Okay, wow. Oh, that's the stuff you have to. That's your stuff over the past little while.
Yeah, so I got that a few weeks back from VB, and originally I was going to have a little bit of fun on my YouTube channel, putting it all together and finding all the pieces that are missing. But I talked to one of my good friends over in Torolog, and he's a huge Star Wars fan.
Yeah.
He actually does cosplay as the Mandalorian, and he will remain nameless. He says, I never got a chance to buy the original because he's a lot younger than us, right? And I, of course, I keep on mentioning, my footstool right over there is the original. So I'm just going to sell this. Whatever it cost me to buy this, I'm going to give it to him at dinner tomorrow night or on Friday night. So he's going to have mostly an ISD 10-0-30. So just to get out of my basement. So
interesting.
So that's fun. Other than that, I don't know if I mentioned this, but I built a boat.
Woohoo!
I'm doing retro sets now, back from the 70s.
Gotcha.
So this is definitely a retro boat. And I'm subsorting when I come across them. Old pieces from the 60s and 70s.
Yeah.
So 1x8s without the tubes in the bottom.
Yeah.
1x1 round bricks that have solid studs.
Yeah, or with the
and then tiles without the groove. And then even these guys. Oh, so this is even older than that. 1x1 round bricks without the groove in the bottom.
1x1. Oh, those are. I'm sorry. There's two on top of each other. I was like, that's too high. What? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I thought it was one piece at first. I'm like, wait, what's that?
My cousin George, who is about 20 years older than me, those are the pieces he had when he was a kid.
Is he lovable?
Early 60s. What?
Is he lovable?
He's a really good guy.
You don't get that reference?
No, I missed that one.
He's lovable. George.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I missed that. And the one my two places that have that as the bottom instead of the round. So that's ancient.
Hello, Steve. Welcome.
And something that we never see anymore.
Dave Sincere? Oh, no.
Dave's here.
Hello. I thought that's what we didn't see anymore.
Oh, this thing.
He's getting relegated to the bottom.
I'm in the BS corner.
This is like when we got our classic space sets back in the day.
Yeah.
The 1x1 round plates with the sprue in the middle.
The sprue, yeah.
And dug it out.
Cool. And yeah, Ben, the Atlanta BrickCon was good because of the location, which is the Chick-fil-A, which was really good, and the Waffle Houses nearby. I still didn't get to a Waffle House though.
I'm actually late because of Dave. Wow. I was watching your latest rant.
Oh, the 43-minute-ish one?
No, the I think it was 14 minutes. The one he posted yesterday.
I uploaded a week and a half ago. I have no idea when these things drop.
It's in my list.
It was about the gatekeepers and Will Wheaton.
And then you'll see tonight, tomorrow morning, that I apologize a little bit. So I recorded that video a week and a half ago, and then I get to work, and I have a buddy at work who is getting back into Lego. He's married and he has a little kid now, so he's buying a lot of sets, and we talked about it, and we got talked about the Galaxy Explorer and whatever else. But he came to me like a week ago, the night after I made that rant, and he goes, Dave, and I go, yeah, and he says, I bought these new sets, but I get them from the knockoffs because he can't afford to buy the Lego set, but he wants them, so he gets the Lupins or whoever, and he says he believes that they're equally as good. And I'm not going to dissuade him of that idea. He goes, because I can't afford to buy the real Lego sets, and I'm going, I just made a rant last night about crappy bricks, and so I humbly apologize a little bit for my rant the next night. You'll hear that tomorrow morning. So I will never have clone bricks in here. I will not have clone bricks in here. It's never going to happen.
Jeff, we can see you browsing.
Oh, I know. I'm doing that on purpose.
Make sure you clear your browsing history because we don't want to see,
So yeah, I was watching Dave.
Thank
I didn't
you.
finish the video actually because, and then I saw the pop up.
Gotcha.
Watch. You should watch WB Bricks.
VW Bricks.
VW Bricks. Yeah.
Good guy. He's a good guy.
Yeah, I don't know who that guy is.
He's a good guy. You like that guy.
I'm just trying to figure out how close this Waffle House is to me.
Yeah, because for my personal reasons, I'll never set foot into a Chick-fil-A.
I'll be back. I'm running out of batteries on my headphones. So I'm going to switch headphones.
See you in a moment.
I'll go to Saint Hubert, but they won't have one of those in Atlanta.
Oh yeah, definitely. If we're going to Montreal for Dave Fest,
Saint Hubert.
It's the closest Chick-fil-A or the closest Waffle House to me is 4 hours and 15 minutes.
Wow.
That's using the toll road too, so 5 hours otherwise. That's funny. What city is that in? Oh, Rochester. So Rochester is. This is a funny one, Dave.
Okay.
Rochester. New York.
Got it.
It's 5 hours going this way.
Right.
Oh, sorry, 5 hours going this way.
Right.
And 4 hours and 15 minutes going this way. So and that's again toll road. So that it could actually be quicker going around Kingston. I've never seen that before. Anyway.
From you.
Yeah, from my house. Yeah, because Steve in our chat said the nearest Waffle House to him is about 70 miles south in Toledo.
Toledo, Ohio. Klingers from Toledo. Things I know.
No. But yeah, anyway. Cool. So yeah, you've been making videos, building retro sets.
Building lots of retro sets.
Yeah.
Having fun with that.
Yeah. Ben, that Waffle House was closer to you than it was to me. The one in Rochester. It's probably not 5 hours for you, I would assume. I'd assume it's like 3 hours, if that. But anyway, I digress.
We like digression, like tangents or something.
No, we don't like. Well, we like tangents because they're funny. But sometimes we don't like. I don't know.
I hear you.
Tangents are weird.
There is that.
Anyway, so I was gonna wait for Dave to come back and see what he was doing before I gave an update, but maybe I'll just give an update because apparently Dave has to go buy batteries. Did I have that up? Where is it here? Sorry, I'm just looking for my Google Photos here. Where did it go? There it is. So I'm just gonna steal a bit more of the screen here. There we go. So I've been laying out. I've been starting to work on my expansion for the castle for Bricks in the Six. That's the plan, at least. So basically, all I've really done was lay out base plates. But I started working with some water details in the bottom here. What I'd like to do, and I was talking to Dave earlier about the cost of the water. I would like to do half of this as water, and after seeing the price of the tiles to do water, I'm not sure if that's going to happen, but we'll see what's going on. But I was basically playing around with some gradients, trying to figure out how to go from darker water to like deeper water to lighter water. So I was playing with that. Oh, that was my blue screen of death this morning at work. So, and as you can see, I basically have to go. Yeah, my mouse is there. Okay. I basically have to. I built a wall that I found a wall height that works, so I'll be able to plate this area up here, and then I'll have to build up the mountain. Oh, since you're left for a minute, come back. Hopefully, they always come back. So basically, like here's just an idea of what I've done. Obviously, not quite accurate yet, but just using the 8 wide old brick plates, old brick 8x16 bricks. I'm going to use that to kind of bridge the gap between the two modules. And this obviously won't be red; it'll be a different color. But I was just playing with it. And then trying to play with the water. So like I said, darker area of water with then lighter tones. I have that here. I can show in a second. But yeah, $50 Canadian to basically do one of these plates with 1x2 flat tiles, or 1x2 light bluish gray tiles, or trans light blue tiles. Sorry, keep on saying that. So I ended up ordering, because they need 500 per sheet, well, 496 ish per base plate. So I've started doing that. I ordered 1,000 of them today, well, 999. So they should be here by next week sometime, which is a decent thing. That's it for those pictures. So let me just close this, and I'll go back to bigger screen and actually go full me for a minute. So it just has a better shot. So you can see that's probably the well, this is one basically where I'm going black, dark green, dark blue, regular blue, one of the colors, that one of the azures, I think it is, and then dark gray. And obviously I'm going to clear tiles over here as well to make the water look thinner or lighter. And this will be rock face right here. That's why I went to dark gray. This is the nicer one because it's actually a tile and a 1x2 plate underneath.
I like the color differentiation.
Sorry?
I like the color differentiations. I like that.
Yeah, I think I'm going to keep with that. So I'm going to work on that this weekend. I was trying clear as well with the same shades. It's hard to tell because of the glare. Clear doesn't work as well. And then my original one was up here. Let me just flip that around so I can still see it. The original one was up here, same idea, but this is only one plate depth. So
right,
the
right.
tiles right on the plates.
And it looks more stark with the color changes.
Yeah, it does. So I think I have to go this way, but going this way means it's $105 a plate.
Oh, yeah, I get it.
A base plate. So I'm like, ugh. So what I was thinking of doing though was I think maybe I'll do the deeper area with the plates underneath it. And then as I get to the shallower area, I'll actually bring it down to one plate so it looks like it's closer to the water or to the ground. So right. from a perspective, like this will be dark water, and then you'd see like these blue plates here would rise up one stud or one plate. I think that's what I'm going to do. And then this will sit beside it, obviously, with rocks, temporarily rock pieces to give me the coastline. And what I'd like to do is, do I still have that picture up? I think I do. Here? Where is it? Hold on, sorry. Oh, I think I closed it. Did I close it? Control Shift T. I did close it. Let me just go back to that. Ba-doom, ba-doom. There we go. And going back to the coastline. Oh, Dave's back.
Hello, Dave.
Hello.
We can't hear you, Dave.
Huh?
We can't hear you, Dave.
Hey?
What do you mean you can't hear me?
I mean, we can't hear you. That's why I'm replying back to every question you said.
What?
Well, you adjusted your mic, so I figured I'd bug you. So yeah, what I'd like to do here is like the mountain will be basically right along the water edge here, or the rock face will be right here, and then I'll slowly come out this way a bit.
That's what I was suggesting.
And then I'll slowly come out this way a bit, and it'll become more of a gradual slope. So the rock will only be here. I'll put some docks here. I'm still not sure. Like I'd like to do a bit of a harbor back here or something for bigger ships, and right. Castle towers or something, some kind of guard area over here. I don't have, my worry is I don't have enough 1x2 gray brick right now.
A guarded beach.
A guarded beach.
Guarded beach.
I could have sand castles.
Sand castles.
Sand castles.
On a guarded beach.
I kind of like the idea of building sand castles as walls. I think that'd be kind of hilarious. See, I wasn't going to do a beach because I was doing more of a port, but anyway.
Beach castle.
Yeah. Steve saying when I was a kid, I had friends who lived in Willowdale, 2 blocks away from Geddy Lee's house. Cool.
I'm Geddy not sure. Lee's here from Rush.
Who's Geddy Lee?
From Rush? Is that
Geddy Lee from Rush? Did you guys ever watch?
I'm the same. I'm like, who's Geddy Lee? Was that some kind of famous person back in like the 1800s?
I really can't handle people. Geddy Lee is here from Rush. Hey, Geddy, how's it going? Eh? Pretty good, eh? Did our lawyers talk to you? $10 is $10, eh? Did you guys ever watch Bob and Doug? Like, this is
no.
Forget Rush. I did watch Bob and Doug, but I
didn't. I'm a French Canadian. I used to watch French shows.
What was that little penguin?
Pingu?
And the claymation guy.
Pingu.
Yeah, that one.
I called him Pingu, but I think in Quebec it's something different. Okay, I recognize the guy. I didn't realize his name was Geddy Lee. But
I'm
Dave,
a
I'm
big
going to embarrass
Rush
myself.
fan, so
What songs did Rush sing? What's their famous song? I know I've heard it. I just don't know what it is.
what song?
I've never been a fan of Rush. I like Geddy Lee. My friends are huge fans of Rush. If we're talking Canadian music, it was always Bryan Adams and Corey Hart for me. And BTO.
Corey Hart is from Montreal.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
Yeah. Anyways, I'm not going to.
He actually speaks French.
Mr. Sincere, how have you been? What have you been working on?
Brick wise, not much.
Okay.
I did get.
I feel a ship coming in.
I did get. It's an unboxing.
Oh, it's an
What
unboxing.
to do a live unboxing?
Did you finally get them?
Yeah. Well, I got them, but I actually got them from Costco again because our provider wasn't able to deliver them.
So you got a second box?
No, I got actually a second and a third box.
Oh, a second and a third. Okay.
So I got 3 now. So I'm gonna end up with 9 brown spacemen and 9 babies.
Cool.
And that would be it, unless I find them cheap.
I'm happy with the 4 I have and the other 4 that Dave's going to give me because he.
I gave him my 4.
Said, Dave, I got you, or Jeff, I got some figures for you, and I'm like, oh, thanks for the space babies.
You guys are for Jeffy.
Well, I like the fact that you automatically assume I just want castle characters, Dave. No,
of course, you got a big castle to fill.
Yeah, I do, and that's going to get bigger and have a beach, maybe.
A beach with
a beach castle.
Fly by Night and favorite album 2112.
2112.
I would listen to the songs later to try and remember if I know them, but that would mean that my favorite streaming service, because I don't want to say the name because it'll just pop up and say what would you like, will then think I like that music, which I'm not saying I don't, but Closer to the Heart and Tom Sawyer. I think Closer to the Heart sounds fire.
So basically, that I got these 2 boxes, and that's about it. I didn't build anything. I didn't build yet another Blacktron cruiser because I have
that's fair.
1,
and I still have 1 for you.
2.
Yeah.
And I don't have it in hand for
the original.
Yeah, the original.
Yeah. Cool.
DOG.
Yeah, and one of these days I'll deliver the one that I have for you.
Yeah, hopefully in September.
Hopefully. Fingers crossed.
Well, it's coming. It's coming because I got the last details today through an email. Because I was for the venue where we're looking at. We had we did get a quote. I had some questions about the quote, so and I got my answers today. So there's only one final detail to be drawn out, and we'll probably have a venue, and then we'll be able to announce everything. So
cool,
excellent,
awesome. Glad to hear.
And we're actually planning on visiting the place this weekend because this weekend is Kellogg's quarterly meeting. It's actually it's also the General Assembly.
Yeah.
So and it's happening right like 15 minutes from my house in Saint Eustache. So the other 2 guys that are involved with me in Bricomania are gonna come up, and we're probably going to visit the venue before going to the Kellogg. It actually QUE with an apostrophe.
Good point. I should edit it.
Yeah.
With an apostrophe?
Well, it's a accent aigu.
Okay. Well, I can't do that. So. We'll just save it like this and then put that back up.
Well, I can edit it later because I have my French keyboard.
Well, I could edit it. I just don't remember the keystroke on an English keyboard.
The Alt command.
So actually, you know what?
So yeah, we're having our lug meeting this weekend. So
Gotcha.
I'm looking forward to that because it will be. It's been a long time since I've been in a lug meeting in person. I think actually the last time was in January, and back in January it had been like 2 years before. So
yeah, wow. Well, it's cool you'll be able to touch base with everybody and hang out with them too, right? So awesome.
And probably promote an event at the end of September.
Woohoo.
Maybe.
Yeah. Well, looking forward to hear the details, and we'll.
And I did work on Blue Brick because I have to prepare for our end of May show.
Yeah. Okay.
And I'm actually doing a Moonbase with Marc-André Caron, and I have to plan it out. So I was working on Blue Brick, seeing how we could interact our bases together, and I'm gonna have to build stuff.
Yeah.
So
well, that's cool.
That's coming.
I find having something to build, having an event to build for, helps out with the building process, obviously too, right? So, I mean, I've still got to pull out my space hanger again and make it so that the trains don't fall off the track randomly onto the ground. So,
that's important.
Actually, about that, Jeff,
Yeah.
Marc-André I was talking to Marc-André because Marc-André is actually is now a specialist in those kind of
train.
Yeah, well, not just the Duplo train, but all Lego things related to education, because he used to work for Bro and Boutier as he was a trainer for teachers for all things related to Lego educations, and he was telling me that you should probably make your red signs longer, because
that's what I was thinking too, is just extending that.
Yeah, because the sensor, for some reason, it sometimes it needs time to figure out that it's on the red dot. So you just have to put a straight line of red.
Yeah, that's
if you just put your red sign a little longer, you're not going to have a problem. It's not going to run off the tracks.
Yeah. So right now it's 8 studs long. I have the tiles, and it's blue, I think, is reverse direction. So it's blue, and it's enough length for the train to well, basically, I think the problem is that the train it goes a little bit further, and if it goes too far, it rolls off the track. So it's probably got another 4 or 8 studs. So what I was going to do is I was going to do that, but also at the end of the track, I was thinking of just putting a bracket underneath, just so it's got something, a little tiny bit of something sticking up to maybe prevent the train from continuing. But I could basically, it fell off both ways randomly. So one going one direction, the train is at the back, the motor. So I could definitely do a long streak of red there, or of blue there. But going the other way, it's right at the front. So when it hits that thing, it stops, and that's it. And if it goes any further, then it's going to fall off. So I need to probably just extend that little blue section and move the other one, move it the opposite. You know what I mean? Move it away a little bit further.
But like I said, Marc-André told me that just extend your blue, and you'll probably be good.
Yeah, good to know.
Because he saw your video. Yeah, he actually saw your video, and he ordered a Duplo train because he wanted to do the same thing.
Yep. Yep, I still have a second one here I haven't had a chance to play with. I'm still thinking streetcar in a train display, but it's going to be a wider streetcar, so I have to rework some roads, and I want to redo my train display. Have you guys? Oh, really? My sister's is here. Hello. She served coffee to Elton John when she was 18 years old.
Elton John. Nicely done, Yvonne.
Yeah, he used to own. I don't know if he still does. Him and his husband owned a mansion just up on Highway 10 in going north of Brampton, on the Niagara Escarpment, and it was a gorgeous building from afar. Like you could see it when you drove by. So I know he was there for many years. So that's kind of cool. I've never heard that story, and that was a few years ago that my sister did that. 3-4 years ago, because that was when she was 18 years old. You're welcome, Yvonne. I had no idea that I was talking to a star for over an hour until after he left and the baker told me. Huh. Interesting. My sister's met, no, not royalty. Sir Elton isn't royal, I guess. My sister met a knight.
It's a nobleman.
And a rocket man too. So there you go. Which speaking of Rocket Man, we could technically see. I wasn't thinking about that ahead of time. I could have been speaking of Rocket Man. We have news about a new space set that deals with rockets, so maybe we'll jump into that.
Yeah.
I just want to say one more thing. I did finish sorting my black bricks actually today, so I'm pretty much. I'll show you my full screen me for a minute here. It's still messy. The green stuff there is just stuff up. The green stuff is the brick I'm going to use for the castle, but the rest of that is almost all empty. It's just some Technic, and then like the minifig bits and crap like that I need to deal with, and like all the smaller stuff that doesn't go on the main brick wall. But I finished doing black today before the chat, and I was saying to Dave that it's insane that I have 5 of the shoebox size bins behind Dave, like the blue ones there behind Dave. I have 5 of the next size up of those, which is basically the next size up of that, which holds basically 2.5 of those shoeboxes. I have 5 of them full of black. Yeah, I have none in my wall here nearby, so I can't easily pull them out. But anyways, of black overstock parts.
Well, you should build more things black.
Yeah, but black doesn't photograph well. But anyways.
Blacktron stuff.
Yeah.
Space Police 1 stuff.
Yeah. Or not. Not Blacktron, baby.
Amtron stuff.
Anyway. But it's like I literally have a bin full of, well, no, not a bin full, but I have almost
even Blacktron 2 has a little bit of black.
I have almost an entire bin full of modified black plates. Like, what am I going to do with 1,000 of some of these parts? Anyway, just ridiculous.
A Blacktron.
The trials and tribulations of being a Lego fan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
A Blacktron ship.
Okay. Let's go to the news so Dave starts talking. Doesn't talk.
Even Futuron has some black.
I could just build a black castle.
Or black castle for the Black Knight.
Because apparently that's all I build.
Or a black helicopter.
Where is?
I almost bought the helicopter yesterday at Belly Village.
Wait a moment. Technical difficulty. Oh, good. It's
still here. 9396, whatever, the big rescue helicopter. It was like there was 8 bags there.
Oh,
I got one of the bags. Where is it?
9396. That's the one
you just got the motor.
Exactly.
Yeah, that was the one you posted the pictures of. Oh, the yellow one. Okay. Is that a new? Yeah. Oh no, it's not a new set.
It's a 4-digit. That one. Yeah. 4-digit set. 9693 or 9396. Whatever.
Yeah, 9395.
You could do that one in black.
And call it Airwolf.
There you go. Get a Bell 222. Oh, best show ever. I watched the original movie the other day. It holds up a little bit. I'm saying I like it.
Well, it's a helicopter. It should hold up a little bit.
There it is. Ask Dave.
Anyway, so
no tangents today.
Or you could build Kit from Knight Rider.
Knight Rider doesn't hold up.
Dave just said no tangents today. Okay. Wait, how come he moved?
You're the one that's controlling it, dude.
Yeah, I know. No, but I wasn't expecting Dave to slide down and you to go up. But I guess anyway. Wait, that is wrong. Dave should be there because Dave's in the timeout corner because he was late. No, because he was late because of Dave Cowdice's videos. Anyway, so thanks, adding on to our list of 61-ish Lego ideas sets for this quarter, we have another one. The Moon Earth's Companion achieved 10,000 supporters this week, which personally I think would be a nice piece of wall art. I think it'd be kind of cool.
Definitely.
Yeah. It's 2,300 pieces, 2,360 pieces by Sharky Bricks, and I think they should just.
I don't know the details, but I'm guessing we could actually add some classic spacemen
Let's do that
on the display.
Yeah, could be. Yeah, you probably could. Or the ones that came with the lunar lander.
Ooh,
that'd be kind of cool. Anyway, so congratulations to making it in. I hope this one I wouldn't mind seeing in there. Another one that came up was the color table achieves 10,000 supporters, which, don't get me wrong, I would love to see this, but this will never get produced because it's got colors in it that don't exist anymore. And it also shows Bricklink and Lego colors, which, like, I get Lego owns them both, but I don't think Lego would support the Bricklink names and stuff like that. I do want to build one of these myself personally, but I don't need some of the colors that are very hard to find. But anyway, so yeah, this was done by Doc Brick. Like I said, I doubt this one's going to get chosen, just because of the fact that A, it's a lot of printing or a lot of stickers, and B, if they did do it, they would only do production colors, and the whole idea is to have every color that Lego ever produced, I would say.
Yeah, the chrome there, the chrome silver, the chrome gold, it's not being made anymore.
The bronze ones, yeah, agreed. So yeah, but hey, it made it to 10,000. Another one that made it to 10,000 was the SpongeBob SquarePants Bikini Bottom.
Didn't we get a set of that already?
Yeah, we had a set like this, but it wasn't built as nice.
More detailed.
It was a set exactly like that, but
but it wasn't as nice.
Not as nice and not as detailed. But we did get a SpongeBob set.
Are you talking about an actual Lego set or another idea set?
No, the actual Lego set.
Okay, I was just making sure that's what you were talking about, because I think there was another SpongeBob set similar to this that was an idea set also.
I mean, come on, let it go.
Steve's seen Rush live in concert over 24 times. Wow.
The SpongeBob set actually collected dust when they came out. Lego made, and most of the retailers had to
deep discount
deep discount them or sell them at a loss to get rid of them. So it's not going to be made again.
No, probably not.
Sorry.
So this one's by Vacchio. So
just
again,
let go of that IP. Seriously.
Yeah. Dave has spoken.
Dave has spoken.
I have spoken.
All right. Next up, that's it for ideas. So that's another 3 or 4 idea sets that got added. So the list is probably now up to like 65, 63. Sure. Thank you. So next up, there was a poster teaser for the new Ninjago series. The new Ninjago upcoming.
They keep making those and they keep selling those. I mean,
I'm
really amazed.
The show does quite good. The show does quite well, for viewership, and it's actually a decent show. I haven't watched the last few seasons.
When Josh was a kid, we watched them all. They were fun. I enjoyed it.
My daughter still watches them, as far as I know.
Well, we had a free preview of what's it, Teletoon, over the last month here in Quebec, and my kids were watching the Ninjago show. So
yeah, it's a good show. So anyway, there's a new teaser poster for it. It's a fragmented Lego Ninjago poster, fragmented, teasing the upcoming season of the show. There are 4 other fragments that are posted elsewhere online to reveal the name of the new TV show, the new show. So I guess it has to do
Mirror Universe
or something. Yeah. Anyway. Next up, I was going to title this week's stream "A Bucket of Fun," but I don't know if bucket hats are really that fun anymore.
I like bucket hats when I go to the beach.
Yeah, that's pretty much the only time. But expect to see these a lot at the conventions.
Because I like them because they protect my ears from the sun.
Yes.
Unlike a cap usually
unlike a
does.
baseball cap.
Yeah, baseball cap
I agree.
Doesn't protect my ears from the sun. But a bucket hat at the beach or even in camping.
Yeah.
Because I don't really care how I look when I'm camping.
Personally, I have like a knockoff Tilly style hat, but it's not a Tilly anywhere near. But I would wear that for being at the beach. But anyways, so yeah, Lego has released a bucket hat in the reward center. It's a reversible, so these are the two color patterns that are on the inside and out.
How much points?
It's available for 2,850 VIP points, which isn't a small amount for the bucket hat, according to the article. But hey, if you like Lego wear,
is it adult size or is it
kids yeah size? That's the funny thing. It I did see it here. Hold on. So perfect for adults or older kids. So it is actually 59 centimeter circumference. So that's like
kind of small.
59 centimeters. That's like 2 feet.
That's like my thigh, so it's not that big.
59 centimeters, isn't that 2 feet?
No.
Yeah, 30 centimeters is a foot.
30 centimeters is a foot, so that's 2 feet.
So 2 feet.
Just shy of 2 feet. So, but I'm wondering if that's
maybe that's the outer brim.
Of the outer brim. Yeah, maybe. Anyways, it says it could fit your head.
It's not going to fit my head. My head is too big.
Okay, you have a big head. That's what you're saying.
Yes.
All right, fine.
Not going to fit my big French head.
Buy Lego instead.
I'm going to buy Lego instead. I'm going to keep my points to...
Order 999 light bluish gray tiles. Trans light blue tiles.
Which ship that to you?
Yeah, I did. Well, because I need to do this water, so I have to do it anyhow. So anyway, but the best sellers.
Give me time to check my local.
I need
Lego store.
One base plate. Like to fill this plate, a full is 500 tile. So I have enough to do 2 right now. So I'm going to need more anyhow. So if you find them, great. If not,
I'm going to check my local Lego store.
Well, thank you for checking.
And if I see them, I'm going to buy you a cup. So
I appreciate it. Or a box. Maybe it's a box now.
I would be surprised, but
they've switched over to boxes in Europe, so I don't know when they're coming here, but I expect it to be eventually or soon. But anyway, all right. Next up, so there were a couple of sets revealed this week after our chat for last week's chat. The first one was the magical. Hey, Dushko. Welcome.
Hey, Dushko.
He just disappeared.
Oh.
So if he deems it again, I'll add him. The first one is a Lego Disney Magical Treehouse set, which is a Friends.
We did see that one.
Did we actually talk about it? Because this was
we talked about it.
Well, this came out on the 7th.
Because I said we could get all the princesses in one set.
Yeah, but this one came out on the 7th, so maybe it was a leaked image, or maybe this is the official. Okay, fine. So we won't talk about it much. Oh yeah, that's right, because we were talking about how one of the figures was hidden.
Yeah.
In the picture. Yeah. Okay. Fine. I couldn't remember. It's been a while.
That's okay. I wasn't here.
But the other one, which is the topic of tonight's chat, was the Lego Ideas set Tales of Space Age, officially announced, which I think looks pretty cool.
I think it looks awesome.
They are, table warmers.
Cool. It looks cool, but I'm disappointed.
Well, how are you disappointed?
I want real space sets, not the wall
art.
It
has space in the title, and it has space scenes, and buy 3 get 1 free, because the original idea had
already have space sets.
Where's the original one? Hold on. Where's the article? Maybe that's the wrong article. New Elementary had it here. So the original set had this was the original idea. It had 3 of them, and they built on and added a 4th. So it's bonus.
I think it's awesome.
Anyway, but we'll talk about this in a little bit more in a few minutes. Until then,
there's not too many new sets that I actually I really want, and I saw that and I said that's really nice. I'm going to put it on the wall.
Yeah, and okay. You know what? We'll talk about it. Why not? The New Elementary thing was actually also showing. This is the Instagram New Elementary post. So there's a new tile with a star pattern on it, which is kind of cool. But like it's a printed tile, obviously, and you can put it anywhere on the thing you choose. But it's also using the picture hanger thing. So these aren't meant to be hung on your wall. So I think that's kind of neat to just put, like, it's a small type of picture frame size, so it would be easy to put anywhere on a wall, right?
Yeah.
So I don't know. I'm interested in it. Will I buy it? I don't know personally, but
how much? 65 Canadian?
65 Canadian, yeah.
Oh, that's not bad. For 688 pieces, that's a decent price.
The problem is it's available the day after May the 4th.
Yeah.
So if you're buying Star Wars stuff, you're probably not going to buy this one the next day.
Well, then I don't have to worry.
Yeah. Oh, actually,
are you gonna buy Star Wars stuff, Jeff?
Has that been officially announced, the gift for purchases? Or was that still rumored? Still
rumor, yeah.
Yeah, okay. All right, we'll talk about that next weekend. Am I going to buy Star Wars stuff? Probably not. But again, there's not much Star Wars stuff. Some of the ships that are coming out for the Mandalorian, I'm kind of interested in, but I'm not going to buy them day one. I'm going to spend my money on bricks and pieces for the next little while to build water and walls for castles. So, but anyway, so yeah, I mean, this set came out. Don't know if there's really much to say about it right now, other than it's a cool idea. I did like the idea when it came out. I'm glad they selected it as one. I think this will sell decently well. It's got a nice color palette too, with all the different sky colors for horizons. Right?
I don't know why they made the asteroids going up instead of like going down.
These ones?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, because the other one meant impending doom. Right? Like the original. Or is it?
They're going through the atmosphere.
The original.
That means they're. Yeah.
Well, it looks like it was going to crash right into wherever these dishes are. And then you'd have to go fix the dishes.
That's right.
Yeah. Eric's going to buy it for sure. Thank you.
I like the black hole one. That looks really cool.
The two moons?
No, the black hole, the bottom right-hand corner.
Oh, I thought that was a planet.
No, that's actually a black hole.
Oh, I thought that was a planet.
Or it could be the black hole that girl took the picture of that one time.
Okay.
It's hard to say, but I like it.
Yeah. Okay. Like I said, I thought it was a planet, and I'm like, it doesn't look.
Yeah, I thought it looked like Saturn, a Saturn type planet too. But as Dave's saying, a black hole, I instantly recognize a black hole.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Well, obviously not, because we both thought it was a planet. So obviously we didn't instantly recognize it as a black hole.
Well, as Dave said it,
it now makes sense.
Oh yeah, it makes sense. It's a black hole. Yeah. It's not a Saturn type planet.
Fair enough. I'm pretty sure Chris Giddens will buy these.
I'm pretty sure I'm going to buy one too.
I'll probably buy one too.
At $65, I would probably buy it because I think they're cool.
If they sell at the Lego store, I'm going to buy one of those Everybody's Awesome sets because I've not bought one yet.
Oh, I have a couple here too, Dave. If you don't get one, let me know.
Okay, perfect. Because Sandy and I were looking at it. I kept on procrastinating, and of course, I think it's been discontinued now. So I don't know.
Yeah, I have two. I have two extra ones that I bought for the sake of making into collectible for Space Guys, but I think I've got all the colors and torsos already. So, and Dave's showing off that he has one too.
I haven't bit mine yet, but
yeah, I'd say it's a fun build.
I bought it, and my oldest daughter, who is transgender, saw it, and she was like, "Yeah, wow, can I build it, Dad?" So,
yeah.
I was actually awesome, very proud.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was gonna say, as a build, there's nothing much to it. I mean, it's
the symbol. I think it's the symbol
for sure. Yeah, I agree. All right, we talked about that. New Elementary has a few new reviews. I haven't even looked at these, so some of the Technic sets. And I don't know if there's any cool pieces. We're looking for studded beams for Dave. And it doesn't even look like this has any new parts in it at all. It's just talking about the actual build of it. This doesn't even talk about new parts. Yep. Okay. So Usually I go to the new elementary to read about the new parts, and they decide not to do it. So they also did one on the new Disney train set, which has like an old style pirate sail. How cool is that?
Arr, pirate.
Although, did the original pirate sails have the Lego group tattooed right on it like that? In that large of a scale, or is it just that small of a sail?
I think it's that small of a sail.
So there's a new wings for Tinkerbell. I'd assume some golden wheels in this part in brown. Sheriff printed brick and Disney hidden Mickey brick. And then the figures. So. So this is the first time we get Moana in a minifigures. No, not Moana. I forgot the movie name is.
Moana.
No, it's not Moana.
Moana.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is it? This is the Hawaiian movie.
Moana.
That's Moana.
Okay.
Josh's favorite Disney movie.
Okay. Sorry. You know what? In my head, I'm thinking Mulan. That's why I'm getting confused.
Moana.
Okay. So I did have it right in my head. It's just yeah. Okay.
You're always good, Jeff.
Mickey and Minnie Prince.
Let me say, you're welcome.
Tink looks a little evil in this picture, I have to say. Something about the eyebrows and that little grin. It's like, a little evil. Anyway, Peter Pan, which is cool.
Tinkerbell should have been like a microfig compared to other figures.
Yeah, this is true too. She shouldn't have been that full scale.
Actually, when if you're looking at a Disney train on the Disney property, Tinkerbell is not going to be a small child. She's going to be a full-grown woman,
and there's
playing
2 reasons
Tinkerbell.
Anyway, Moana, as we mentioned, and then a Woody as well.
Hey, Dushko, if you're going to be at dinner on Friday, I'll bring the monorail track for you.
I can't. It's Good Friday, Orthodox.
That's okay.
I can meet you somewhere. I'm in Burlington.
We'll work it out.
Yeah, you guys are pretty close. So, a few new parts here, or new parts or new recolors, actually, I would say. So, and then it's just some pictures of the train itself, the engine, the pirate ship, Woody's wagon, Moana's wagon.
It's actually funny that on the pirate ship you get Tinkerbell and you get Peter Pan, but there's no hook.
There's no captain. Well, there is a hook here, even though it's a pirate an anchor,
right.
But
there's no captain hook.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean,
normally you would get Captain Hook on his ship.
That being said, they only have they have no villains in this set, right? It's just the
but usually on the parade they get some villains.
Yeah,
because my wife used to play a villain in Disneyland Paris.
What?
Wow, that's cool. Wow, your wife used to work at Disneyland Paris, and my sister met Elton John when she was 18. This is like just quite the day of revelation.
And my wife actually played a few characters during the parade. So
okay,
she used to she played Prince John.
Okay,
she played Baloo.
Baloo
from the Jungle Book.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, and Tailspin as well, right? Wasn't Baloo in Tailspin too?
I don't know.
Like Tailspin.
And she played another character, I think. I don't remember, but so she played Prince John, and she was playing it evil because he's an evil character.
Yeah.
So they do have villains in the parade.
Sure. Yeah, granted. I don't know if I'd want to play an evil character. I feel bad for scaring kids. Unless it's a really bad day, and then I'd feel like good. It's like, good, at least I took my frustration out on it. Anyway. Oh, geez. All right, next up in the news, more Brothers Brick, some interesting builds here. So first one is Tower Spire by Exis. And when I first looked at it, I'm like, oh, okay, it's a small tower, and then realized, oh, wait. It's a pretty big tower, because that's minifig scale. But I thought it looked pretty cool.
With a big base.
Yeah, it's got a good sized base. So, and just the buttresses here look really cool as well. So, next up, we're a bunch of Lord of the Rings sets this week. I don't know if they were having a contest somewhere. So the first one here is Weathertop by Fabrics.
Or maybe people getting Rivendell, getting
yeah,
all the pigs.
yeah,
probably
that
inspired
as well.
them.
Yep, that's a good point. So a nice Weathertop with like some nice rock work. I've yet to graduate to this level of rock work. Studs up works for me. Thanks.
Yeah, and I'm looking at that, and yes, it looks awesome.
Yeah,
but I'm betting it's not very, very sturdy.
Well,
like not being able to move it around sturdy.
Yeah, it's quite possible. Next up is A Thicken of a Chicken by Andreas Lenander, whatever.
Lenander.
This is kind of how I felt after eating too much Easter chocolate last weekend. But just quite the chubby little chicken there. So I thought that was.
I like that he's cross-eyed.
Yeah, well, I bet. Yeah, because he might throw up or something. That's what I kind of got. Yep. So another Lord of the Rings, Time for the Ents to Go to War by Sean Shepa. So it's just an Ents with a couple of the hobbits on it. Again, thought it was pretty cool.
The Ent is actually very well made. You can actually recognize his face with the mustache and
yeah. Next up by Ralph Langer, we have Midnight in the Garden of Lothlorien. Again, another
Lord of the Rings.
Lord of the Rings inspired. Yeah, I don't know that they were actually ever here in the movies. I can't remember, to be honest. But just with my current look at water, I was looking at this beautiful black water that's just brick built with the lighter colors in here, and just like, wow, that's gorgeous.
That is very nice.
Yeah. So, I accidentally clicked on it.
I don't know how you did that.
Ooh.
Another winner. Ooh,
yeah, I'm gonna have to. Wow. Anyway.
Lots of things to study there, Jeff.
Yeah, no, I've already ordered my tiles. I'm good, thanks. And then last up, I think it's the last one. Yeah, back to Slav by Louis of Nutwood. Just a nicely detailed castle. Looks like, just the brickwork in here looks beautiful. And snow. I don't know. Just thought I liked it. And hey, it was slow news today because it didn't take us long to get through this news.
Well, that's a gorgeous castle, though.
What was that?
That's a gorgeous castle, though.
Yeah, it is. So new set-wise, obviously Tales of the Space Age was added. It looks like there's a mini build rabbit. That was probably from last week. Maybe at the stores or somewhere else. Do they still do the mini builds at the Lego stores? Do you guys know? I thought they stopped doing it.
Not that we see. We keep on asking.
Yeah.
Every time I go to Sherway, and they say that.
Huh. So there could be like a Toys R Us type mini build or something, but they don't usually put those in the new elementary catalog or the Brickset catalog. There's also a bunch of new pens that are lightsaber blades, which I thought was kind of interesting.
Cool.
And I'm assuming the cap is the handle. I think that was about it. Yeah, that's about it for new stuff this week. But
yeah,
thought I'd mention it. And then Dave, this one I brought up for you. Montreal's Orange Julep build using Lego bricks. I think you've probably seen this enough times this past few weeks.
Well, it's been out for a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
So I first saw it when it actually came out.
Yeah, and you've probably been there before too, I would assume, living in Montreal.
Yes.
Region. Yeah.
Of course, it's a local landmark. Everybody knows.
Yeah. Going back, I just saw a chat. Going back to the bird, the chubby bird, sad flappy bird. Axel says, and then the ant, also Groot. There you go. Groot was inspired by ants. Anyways, I just thought this
maybe
was kind
Groot
of cool.
is an ant.
He could be. So I mean, it's cool design, but as I'm looking at this, I'm like, this is basically the globe instructions, just done in orange, right? Like I think that's the same way they built the globe. Not trying to take away from it, but as I was looking at it, I'm like, oh, wait a moment. Still a cool idea though, to make a local landmark.
Yep,
for sure. So, oh, there's the original picture. Oh, look, there's Dave. He's ordering something. So anyway, and what's this last one? Oh yeah, the helicopter we were looking at that Dave had seen. Cool. All right.
Helicopter.
So, how have you been, Dushka, since last week?
Good. Busy doing some stuff around house. My family is coming back home tomorrow, so
yeah,
I was trying to tidy up something.
Tidy up. Yeah, that one makes sense.
Did a little bit of work on Fountain, and that's it. Nothing more than that.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, it's been, just poking away at little projects here and there for everybody at the sounds of it. So,
well, I did lose electricity for like.
This is true. Yes. Yes, and you didn't take me up on my offer to come hang out with me till it was back on. It didn't help that it came back on that evening, but
No.
Yeah. Paul. What's his last name? Paul Shepherdson, I think. He came to a few Lego brick fets over the years. He's in the Montreal area as well, and his power just came back yesterday.
Yeah, there's some people who still don't have powers 7 days after the fact.
Yeah,
so.
After the ice storm. Yeah, so it was what, Friday? Was it the Friday?
No, it started actually on Wednesday night.
Oh yeah, that's right. Because we were in chat and you lost power at the end of the chat.
I lost power during the chat, so
yeah,
we actually lost power. But the ice storm was Wednesday night, so some people lost power on Wednesday night, and they still haven't had power left yet.
Yeah.
So
yeah, well, I mean,
people are questioning Hydro-Quebec's efficiencies right now.
Yeah. Well,
because unlike 1998, where the major power lines fell because the pylons fell.
Yeah.
This time around, it was all branches.
Yeah.
Disconnecting small
local
parts.
Lines coming down.
Local lines going down. So, I mean, and Hydro-Quebec is responsible for cutting down trees that are too close to their network. So people are asking questions saying, is Hydro-Quebec done enough to clear the lines and
for maintenance and stuff? Yeah,
apparently not.
Yeah. Well, I mean, part of the slowdown too is they do the most impact ones they do first, right? If they can restore power back to thousands of people, they're going to do those ones first, and then do the smaller, like 1 or 2 people afterwards.
But then again, you have some people like in senior homes don't have power back yet, and I mean
that's crazy.
Seniors are more vulnerable than me or other people that are.
Yeah. So your power came back, was it Thursday already, or was it Friday?
It was Thursday late afternoon. So I had to go to work. Actually, I had to go to the office on Thursday because I had no power. So, and we had power at the office. So I went to Montreal
to surf the internet.
No, I had work to do because I work in insurance.
Yeah. I got that.
And there were claims because trees fell on people's cars and people didn't have power. They were wondering about what was going to happen with their food in their fridge. Were they covered for that? So we had to answer a bunch of questions. So
I went through that during last spring too. Was it spring? It was May, because we had that wicked storm come through Peterborough and took down the power poles
Yeah.
So driving back into town that week, I saw a lot of poles that were just hanging on the wires. The wires were still up, but the actual pole had snapped and stuff. So, and I mean, for me, it was 8 days, I think, before I got my power back. But partially, it was that part of that was because I wasn't actually home. I had to leave the house, or I had to stay away from the house until power came back.
Yeah.
And I
you
had to be there
that,
for them
that mast. You had
yeah,
to
I had to be there.
mast.
I had to be there for them to repair the mast because I had to pay for that repair because it was the local electrician that did it.
Yeah.
So fun stuff.
Good times.
Yeah. So yeah, when I was reaching out to Paul and on Facebook, I was asking if there was actually any damage to the lines on his property because, like hoping he's not out of pocket for stuff other than groceries, right? Like, because that's the sucky part when you have to pay out of pocket.
Yep.
So, but yeah, I mean, unfortunately, bad weather happens, and like last Wednesday we were getting freezing rain, and this Wednesday it was 24 degrees here in Peterborough. I heard it almost hit 30 in Toronto.
Yeah, it was 28 or something in Burlington.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So I don't know what was the temperature up in Ottawa or in Quebec or Laval.
Today, but it didn't come out. It wasn't that hot, but it was like in mid 50s, I think. 15, 16,
okay.
probably.
Yeah. I had the windows open for the past 2 days during the day. It was nice.
Wow.
The house smells nice and fresh again. It's great. Doesn't smell like teenager.
No, I had to wear a jacket because I went to walk the dog during my lunch break, and I had to wear a jacket, so it wasn't that hot here in Montreal, but it was a nice temperature. I didn't have to wear gloves or anything.
Yeah, gotcha. Welcome to Paul. Just joining. You had your lug meeting tonight. Hello, everybody. One of these days, Paul. I want to get to the Parliament's meeting. One of these days.
If you're going, Jeff, let me know.
Sure. It's a little bit more of a drive for you, but you can drive up here. And drive together. Yeah. I've always said I'm 3.5 hours from Ottawa, so I'd always wanted to pop up there for one of their meets.
I want to do a show in Ottawa. I want to be invited to do a show in Ottawa because it's like I said, it's about 2.5 hours from here.
Yeah.
So
that would be good. That would be a good place to do a show. Problem is, when we were looking at shows for BrickFet, it was pretty expensive in Ottawa, proper at least, just because it's a government town, right? So all the meeting spaces are pretty expensive. Our first one was our only one was in a church basement, because that was the cheapest thing we could find. And even then, I don't think it was that low cost. But
so I'm waiting for an invite from Jeff, actually.
Oh, okay. So Jeff, you'll watch this probably later because you will probably have that meeting too. Invite him already. Jeez.
Big Move Base.
Yeah, Big Move Base, definitely. Wait, Jeff as in Ottawa Jeff, not Jeff me.
No, not you, Jeff.
Okay.
Ottawa Jeff.
Okay, just making sure. Because, there's a few Jeffs. Oh, geez.
Well, Paul is in that area too, so.
They have lots of shows coming up. Yeah, but wouldn't you want a con? You guys don't have any conventions out there. So,
Well, we have a convention here in Quebec.
Yes, in September-ish. I say itch because it's not officially official yet.
Well,
it's practically official.
Practically official. You can already book September 21st to September 24th.
There you go. September 21st, September 24th. You heard it here first. Anyway. Yeah, I'll be there. Dave, you were thinking of going too, right? Caddies?
I'll be there.
And obviously this Dave will be there. And Dushko, I don't know if you'll be able to make it out to Montreal.
I don't know. It's far away for planning at the moment.
Yeah, well, that's true too. Yeah, well, you have between now and September to decide, or at least now in August-ish, I guess, whenever registration closes. Hasn't opened yet.
Whoa, we're aiming for 40,000 square feet.
So you'll have the space.
We'll have the space and no columns.
No columns. Wow, that's pretty awesome.
Big rectangle, 40,000 square feet, no columns. So
yeah, I was just checking Bricks in the Six to see when registration of mocks on that has to be done by, because I haven't had a chance to finish mine yet. Mock registration. Here we go. Log in, and I'm not a robot. Sorry, have to log in. I'm not sharing right now on purpose because, you know. It doesn't actually say. Huh. Anyway, I've registered a couple of mocks, but I'm like, oh, I probably should do one more. I probably should bring my Royal York and my Royal York Hotel in Union Station to the Mississauga Toronto show, right?
yeah, well, you're in Mississauga. You should at least bring your York.
The Royal York, yeah. Anyways, I'll have to add that one later. But yeah. So Dave's still building his ship. Still building.
What ship are you building, Dave? Which ship are you building?
Well, if you were here at the beginning of the stream and not watching Dave's videos, then you wouldn't. No, I'm just joking. Which one are you building?
Fine. I'll watch his video later. You'll tell me.
Well, yeah, he'll tell you, but that won't be for another week or so because he's about that far ahead. Dave, what ship are you building? Show us, please. We want to know.
Oh, the one that you finally got.
Finally got.
So you already knew what ship he was building then?
That's the pardon?
I said Dave Sincere already knew what ship you were building, Coders.
Well, I knew that he got it. I didn't know he was building
it. Oh, jeez. So do you guys have any projects planned for the next few months?
To finalize the city layout for the Bricks in the Six.
Yeah, fair enough. I'd love to rebuild my city, but this is after watching people that have built their cities during COVID, like some of the European guys who have, basically bought display space in a like to make a museum. Brickcrafts, I think. Ooh, you're building some moon bases in Mtron colors.
Ooh, right on the nose.
Red and translucent green. Cool. That'd be awesome to see. Oh, that. Did you get that order recently?
No, it was a while ago.
Okay.
I actually have my purple spaceman.
Oh yeah.
Arms and
fair enough.
But yeah, I'm planning on an Mtron moon-based module, so
okay, that's
in the works.
Cool. Yeah, I ordered my latest set of parts on March 19th. For Bricks and Pieces. I'm just trying to see when. Just trying to see what the actual. Trying to see what dates are shipping right now. March 19th. So ordered March 9th, shipped April 5th. So we're still about 10 days out from me getting my order shipped. So, which has nothing to do.
My latest order was placed on. March 22nd.
Okay, so a few days after me.
And I got the standard the
standard parts, the best sellers.
The best sellers. I got the best sellers parts like a few days after I ordered, so
yeah,
that was good. But I'm still waiting for the standard parts, and that's usually the biggest part of the order, and I'm still waiting.
Yeah, I heard it. Yeah,
and it hasn't shipped yet.
No. I mean, like I said, they're shipping March 19th or March 9th today. Or yesterday, someone posted a March 9th order got shipped. So it's getting there. It'll probably be another 2 weeks before both of ours get shipped, I would think, give or take. The good thing about the tiles I ordered is that they're on bestsellers, so I will get them. I thought I gave you guys a finger, but I had two fingers up, so we're good. At least I'll be able to get those like by next week, which will be nice. So, but yeah. Anyways, should we call it a stream?
Yes.
An hour and 20 minutes. One of our shorter ones.
Ship.
Let's land the. That's not a helicopter, dude. Anyway, we love bugging you about your helicopters. Ben's waiting for 3 orders for online pick-a-brick. Yeah. There'll be a lot of orders over the next few months, I think, for show prep. But
for show prep,
anyway.
Yeah.
For sure. Anyways, all right. Well, thanks everybody for coming out. We will see you again next weekend or next Wednesday. I don't have any ships on my desk. Anyway.
Poor Jeffy.
Thanks everybody for coming out.
I can land a space shuttle
for chatting in our chats. And we're gonna end this soon before Dave does pull out a helicopter because I'm pretty sure that's next. Anyways, have fun, guys. I'm hitting the button.
Bye, everybody.
See you later.